This battle apparently took over 150 tries to beat. Absolute insanity. So a lot of people have asked me to react to this video. I don't think I've ever had a single video more requested to see my reaction than this one. This is a video by Mant. If you didn't know, Mant created an absolutely new beginner account that is called Tiny Mant, which is hilarious. And he managed to beat previous Fatal Tower within like less than 2 months of creating that account. And now he is trying to do the same for the Fatal Dark Winds Tower Battle 184. And here we are facing absolutely disgusting team. Absolutely terrible team. MK11 Jade, MK11 Shang Tsung, MK11 Sub-Zero with Arctic Wind modifier. And let me just tell you, this battle is hell. First of all, your death marker useless. You will have to, especially if you're on beginner accounts, you probably don't have any brutalities for the characters that you actually want to use. So you cannot use dots because there's MK11 Jade. You cannot die because there's MK11 Shang Tsung. And you cannot kill them from the first try because there's Sub-Zero. And also you cannot hit Jade because it's Jade. What do? You spent 150 attempts. Let's see this absolutely legendary, I'm sure, gameplay by Mant. I'm looking forward to this. 150 tries. That is insanity. Gear plus talents after the fight. Ooh, we're not gonna take any risks. I know Mant might be using copyrighted music. So we start with with Classic Raiden. Okay, wait a second. I gotta think about this. Why on earth are we starting with Classic Raiden? Let Starren Sky think. There must be a good reason. The man spent 150 tries. He definitely has a good reason. He could have started with Smoke and then tagged to Rain. This is Dark Winds. Oh, blind. Blind. That's why. I think I'm smart. Alright, we take out Jade. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep watching. Invulnerable. Are we gonna... Okay, we're gonna go... After almost 150 attempts, the odds finally betrayed them. Let's go! Look at that snare and tag in. You have no idea how many times Sub-Zero evaded the special too. Oh my god, the Dark Mantle is disgusting. That is the blind. Yeah, I feel like in this tower, most of the battles that you are gonna struggle with, the classic team is the answer, because the amount of debuffs that you get bombarded with in this tower is disgusting. I think this is similar to the team I used. I used classic Liu Kang instead of a Combat Cup Sonya. But definitely, if you have a weaker account, you definitely need Sonya to get rid of Jade. You don't want to be facing Jade until the very end. I'm honestly, I don't think I would have patience to beat this battle with this setup, with this team that Mant has on this like tiny beginner account that literally just started recently. Shang was also horrible, as I could only power drain him with Raiden. Damn. That is crazy. So a lot of you might want to say, this battle was so lucky. And when Legend sent me a link to this video, he said, you're probably going to say it's mostly luck, but he says it's 95% skill, 5% luck. Let me tell you this. This battle itself is probably 90% luck. But coming up with the strategy that even has a chance of succeeding against such massive odds, is definitely 100% skill. It's not like you just come up... Like, Mand chose absolutely perfect strategy. Probably the only strategy, honestly, in his account that would give him a chance to beat this battle. He fine-tuned the talents and the gear and the team composition and the strategy itself, where you tag, where you... Oh, disaster. No, 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 no. Oh. It's over. Or is it? Oh, that Revenant, though. That Revenant absolutely saves him. So yeah, so as I've been saying, all the skill, 90% of the skill in this game comes from coming up with the strategy and with the team with the right setup. The fight itself, in order for strategy to be successful, you need a lot of things to go right. If you're fighting a super, super duper challenging fight like this one, the talent I hate the most saved my life and won the fight. I don't understand this. I'm sorry, I don't understand. When I made a video recently, playing on one of my viewers' accounts, he had Revenant, and people were like, I've seen probably half of the comments were, oh my god, he has such a powerful account and he's still using Revenant and Bone Shield. What the hell is the deal with that? What is wrong with using Bone Shield and Revenant? I honestly don't understand. If somebody likes goddamn Revenant, why do you need to hate on a person for using the talent they like? If you don't use it yourself, it doesn't mean that anybody else who uses it is bad at this game. I don't know. For some people, it's just fun. It's just fun. It's just fun to be able to trigger it every once in a while and dominate a difficult fight. I don't know. Whatever his reason is, back off. If you're not using it, doesn't mean it's a terrible talent. Also, man, come on. Come on. There's no useless talents in this game, as Legendas would say, hopefully. Anyway, even though it might not be the most efficient talent, especially if you have a strong account, there's nothing wrong with using it if it works for you. So I honestly don't get the hate towards Revenant. So as I've been saying, most of the skill in MK Mobile, in my opinion, comes in the planning before the tough fight. You can put you can take a player with let's say like a newer player potential. Okay, not newer, but more like if you take two people and give a player with less skill team that has a better setup, like that is more like that is better for this specific fight, versus somebody who has less, person with less skill but better team composition and talent setup and gear setup, and also give worse team, like more difficult fight, to player with a lot of skill. The person with a better setup most likely gonna beat this fight faster. That's just my opinion. Most of the skill in MK Mobile doesn't come during the fight. It comes in the preparation to the fight. Prove me wrong. Tell me in the comments that I'm wrong. I want to know your opinion. Not all of it. Obviously, there is a lot of skill that goes into the fight. If you've been playing for a while, you know what's the best time to tag, when you should tag, when you should stay, when you should keep special attack, when you should use special attack. But still, like, if your team just doesn't fit the fight, you already losing. Like, you are not utilizing your skill by not even coming up with the right strategy for this battle. So I definitely gonna acknowledge that Mand did incredible skillful work coming up with this team and building this strategy and realizing exactly how to beat this fight. However, during the fight itself, why do you think it took him 150 tries? Do you think his skill went from 0 to 100 during this 150? He had the same skill from start to finish. 150 attempts were required to get lucky during the fight to be able to execute this super efficient and skillful strategy. The only chance he had to win this fight, it took 150 tries to get lucky, to get everything aligned perfectly. So, once again, I'm not saying that there's no skill in this fight. Obviously, there is insane amount of skill. Most of the people would not even consider using the setup against this fight. Mant did incredible job coming up with the strategy, honing in absolutely perfect combo of gear, talents, and characters to give him the perfect chance to beat this battle. And then he spent 150 attempts trying to get lucky. That's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments. Let's see how this ends. Let's see his setup. I mean, the setup is pretty obvious. We're just reflecting all the debuffs. Classic Raiden is absolutely OP. This is why I think he's absolutely god tier character, probably top 3 characters in the game. I've never been stuck like this in any other tower, any other fight. That is crazy. 150 tries. That's... I don't think I've been ever stuck 150. Like, if... I feel like if I don't beat a battle within like 50 tries, I give up. So, man, you have my huge respect for sticking to your guns and keep trying. I hope you didn't have any feats of rage during this 150 tries and didn't break anything important. That's my main hope here. 184 isn't that hard. It was just me lacking the fusions of specific gears. Makes sense. You have Varmin Lucky Hat. Honestly, I don't think you would be able to beat it if you didn't have it. Just having it at Fusion 0 is like... It's the best piece of gear in the game, for sure. I have no idea how you got it, because there wasn't... it wasn't Crypts a few weeks ago, I remember. That was worth grinding, for sure. So here is the gears. I still think Revenant is trash talent, though. Come on. Come on, man. You can't. You just... How can you... You owe this victory to Revenant. And yet you turn around and call this talent trash. It has its place. It has its place, and you've just proven it with this video, so stop hating on Revenant. Obviously, you don't have to use it every single time, but in certain battles, like this one, you wouldn't be able to do it without it. Yeah, guys, go subscribe to Mant. He keeps changing logos all the time. I feel like every time I react to his video, he has a new logo. Or maybe I just have a bad memory and I completely forget what his logo looks like. But I'm pretty sure he had at least 4 different variations last year. At least, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. Anyway, this one looks pretty sick. And good job on this fight. It was incredible. Perfect strategy. Good luck with the rest of it. Nah, the rest of it probably is not going to be too bad. Or maybe it will be. Battle 190 is pretty sick. 195 is pretty tough too, so... I hope you can do it, man. I hope you can do it for... At least for making a good video, because there's literally nothing in the reward pool that you might want, so... Good luck nonetheless. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.